In the wildlands of North America, the grizzly bear stands as one of nature's most powerful survivors. This massive predator relies on instinct, strength, and experience to claim its place at the top of the food chain. Every day brings new challenges finding food, protecting territory, and defending against rivals. When a deer wanders too close, the grizzly's patience turns to precision. When a wolf pack draws near, its calm turns into raw force. This is not just a story of power, but of survival, where every decision, every move, can mean life or death. Follow the grizzly as it faces the true reality of life in the wild.
At the foot of the Alaska Mountains, as the sky is still misty, a dark figure quietly appears on the dry riverbank. It is a grizzly bear, a patient observer searching for the first sign of life. It moves slowly. The wind carries the scent of a living creature, a signal of life. In the distance, a herd of deer drinks from the stream, none alert. The bear lowers its body, stepping through the thick grass. It bursts out like lightning. The herd scatters in panic. One fawn becomes separated. A precise strike. The fawn falls struggling in vain. In just seconds, the hunt is over. The bear lowers its head, takes the prize in its jaws, and vanishes silently into the forest. Farther across the plains, a bison calf has just been born. The bear notices and approaches carefully. The herd surrounds it, ready to defend. But one brief lapse, and the bear charges. The chase begins. The calf stumbles. The bear closes in claws raised. But suddenly, an adult bison slams into the bear's side. The impact knocks it off balance. The herd roars in fury. Overpowered, the bear is forced to retreat. Predator instinct doesn't always prevail. In the wild, every moment is a gamble for survival. The one who endures isn't always the strongest, but the one who's flexible, bold, and decisive. And sometimes knowing when to retreat is its kind of victory.
That's wounds from a hunter's bullet. The wolves stay well away from it.
A hunt has just ended in the heart of winter, where the cold seeps into every shadow of the forest. But the real battle is only beginning. A pack of wolves has brought down an exhausted deer in the deep snow. Their triumph is brief. From the base of the hill, a massive shadow rises, a grizzly that doesn't chase, just waits for the perfect moment. It has followed the wolves from afar and now comes to claim its share. The wolves respond, circling, growling, lunging forward and retreating. It's a tense standoff, numbers against sheer power. But the bear doesn't waver. One powerful swipe is enough to break their momentum. No blood is spilled, no victory roar. Only the survivor remains, and nature's oldest lesson whispers once more. Patience sometimes is the most dangerous instinct of all. In the middle of summer, at Lake Clark, Alaska, where meadows stretch beneath the morning mist, the space falls silent, as if holding its breath. Then a soft growl is heard. Two adult male bears appear, muscles bulging, thick fur and wet. They're not looking for food, but to assert something greater dominance. Slow steps, glaring eyes. The green meadow suddenly becomes an arena. No signals, no sign of negotiation. The fight breaks out. Claws collide in a roaring impact. They stand on hind legs, attacking, defending, countering, a dance of survival instinct. A bite to the neck. The opponent writhes but still resists. Neither backs down. The fight lasts nearly 10 minutes, a rare thing among wild brown bears. Finally, the weaker one is pinned down, breath broken. The giant body lies still, not from heavy injury, but from the acceptance of defeat. From a distance, a mature female bear silently watches. In mating season, the presence of a female often leads to confrontations between males. In nature, it's not always the strongest who wins, but the one who endures, who knows when to advance and when to retreat to survive.
Let the other lead frame.
A quiet morning deep in the Alaskan forest. Sunlight pierces through a thin veil of mist. Not a sound, but something is moving silently, patiently. The grizzly, a solitary predator, does not rely on speed or claws. Its most powerful weapon is its nose. The bear's olfactory region is 100 times larger than a human's, packed with over 1 billion scent receptors. It can detect garbage, even rotting flesh, from more than a mile away, even in the dead of winter. This super sense of smell is what keeps it alive when food becomes scarce. Scent leads the way. The wind becomes a living map. The grizzly doesn't need to see its prey, only to smell it. A newborn moose calf has just entered the world. Its distinct body odor makes it an easy target. Time is ticking. It's only a matter of when. Suddenly, the mother bear charges through dense underbrush, chasing the panicked moose calf. Each pounding step echoes the rhythm of survival. After a relentless pursuit, the calf's legs grow weak. Its breath quickens. It stumbles exhausted. That's all the bear needs. One decisive strike ends it. The mother carries her prize back to the den, a rare meal for her 3 hungry cubs. In a brutal winter, survival is the only reward. In the wild, strength isn't always about speed, but about knowing how to use what nature gave you. With the sharpest nose on earth, the grizzly doesn't just hunt, it senses the world. And that is how it has endured for thousands of years amid the harshest corners of nature. Dawn settles over the Hayden Valley. Morning mist still clings to the water's surface. Everything seems frozen until a loud splash tears through the silence. A moose crashes into the river in panic, a massive grizzly bear charging forward right behind it, each step firm without hesitation. The moose struggles to escape, pushing toward the deeper middle, hoping the water might be its final shield. But the bear does not stop. It follows in waves, crashing under its powerful paws. Pushed to the edge, the moose fights back, turning and charging in a brief moment of hope. But the bear's strength is undeniable. It latches onto the moose's back each bite, draining the prey's resistance. In the freezing water, the struggle turns desperate. The moose kicks weakly. The bear uses the river as an ally, pushing the moose under slowly, silently. At last, when the moose falls limp, the bear begins dragging the body toward the bank. The current resists, but the instinct to survive refuses to surrender. After several failed attempts, it succeeds. The prize is claimed. In the wild, where a single breath separates life and death, survival doesn't always belong to the faster one, but to the one who refuses to give up. A peaceful morning in Yellowstone. The mist has yet to lift. In the distance, a pack of wolves quietly enjoys the spoils of a fallen bison. But the scent of fresh meat doesn't stay hidden for long. A massive figure appears, a mother grizzly with 3 cubs by her side. Raising 3 young in this unforgiving land is a feat of survival, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to feed them. She approaches the kill. There are many wolves, but she does not back down. A silent standoff. No growls, no warnings, no negotiations. The wolves part, yielding to the unshakable force of a mother's instinct. Just when it seems the threat has passed, another danger approaches. A lone male bear draws near. To him, the cubs are not kin. They are a genetic threat. His presence is a shadow of death. The mother bear immediately steps between him and her cubs, not to defend territory, but to protect her young. The male backs away, not out of fear, but with the understanding that to challenge a mother protecting her cubs is to gamble with your life. A quiet morning. Mist gently blankets the forest. Suddenly, a slight movement in the canopy, and the stillness seems to freeze in place. A mother deer leads her fawn winding through the ancient woods. She stops abruptly, her eyes sharp, as Blade's ears raised, sensing something wrong. With instinctive precision, she lowers her head, signaling the fawn to lie flat against the forest floor. A silent defense, tactical and precise. From behind thick foliage, a large bear emerges. The wind carries the scent of wildness, guiding it toward the target. The mother deer steps back, drawing light and attention toward herself, stretching the moment to give the fawn precious time to hide. The bear approaches. The fawn lies motionless. This moment is tighter than the forest's silence. A faint cry breaks through, and the instinct to survive echoes in the old woods. In nature, the strongest doesn't always win. A freezing morning in Yellowstone. Lamar Valley lies in silence until it's broken by a massive figure. The grizzly bear isn't the hunter, it's the one who comes after. At the carcass of a fallen bison, it claims a reward that isn't its own. But the true hunters, 7 wolves, have returned. The circle tightens. The bear growls softly, holding its ground with the weight of a solitary ruler. The wolves don't rush in. They wait for the right moment. Then suddenly, another grizzly appears from the edge of the forest. Not an ally, not an enemy, but its presence shatters the balance. 6 wolves break away. They chase the newcomer. Outnumbered, the second bear doesn't fight. It turns and retreats, running along the forest slope, dragging the pack behind. It isn't surrender. It's instinct, choosing the right time to survive. The first bear remains alone beside the kill, but unwavering. The wolves are scattered, and now the one who endured is the one who wins. In the wild, survival doesn't always depend on strength. Sometimes it depends on knowing when to stay. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be the first to witness the next untold chapter where every creature has a story and every heartbeat writes a memory. Tell us what you thought about today's encounter. Next time, you might do more than just watch, you might feel the wild beating within nature itself.